It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the New York. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. They go play action here on first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 10 yards is the pickup, good enough for a Jet first down. The Jets at 500, 3-3 through the season's first 6 weeks. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it. And that's what they're trying to get done here.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it. First down.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. He's brought down in the red zone at the 18 after a gain of 18. 1st and 10. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And the Buccaneer defense for the 2nd straight play, flexing its muscle by forcing a loss. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. To throw on 3rd down, Haynes. He's got Wilson, and that's a Jets touchdown. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jets will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Off the play fake. McLean. Got an open man. It's Josh Palmer. And he will finally be shoved out of bounds down at the 30-yard line. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Chambers. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot, because we saw the catch there, right? He made it, but he's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. Looking to throw on 2nd down. McLean. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Quick hands that time to knock that one away. Sure looked like a short touchdown, but able to get a good break on the football and force the incompletion.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. And he will not get what he needed as he stops short of the 1st down to the right. But it won't be enough. It leaves him with a 4th down now.
You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know, that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it? How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that 1st down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo set. On 4th down, McLean. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
What an excellent end result for them. But let's go back to the decision, first of all, to go for it all on 4th down. A lot of pressure on the quarterback's shoulders, but they knew he could handle it. Makes the right read there, gets the ball to his receiver. They get the 1st down. It's now 1st and goal.
Now they'll bring one of their tight ends in motion right. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. Point after here coming up. And oh, it's blocked. That's a live ball scooped up by the offense. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down.
18 Rattler. Drop 50.
Throwing after the interception. McLean. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. To throw on 2nd down. McLean, flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
18, 5 in. Warriors, 17.
Back to throw. McLean. And he comes back with one complete. He'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a fourth down. 12-0 the score after one on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they've got it with a fourth down coming up. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover on downs. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Straight ahead is Hall. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. From the 24 now, here's second down and 5. Looking to throw. Haynes. His throw incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Haynes. That is caught. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
But things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even third down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
Take it in for a Jets touchdown. Breece Hall, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Jets are able to widen their advantage. And can you believe it? He misses another one, his 3rd so far. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it. I think you just called it desperation.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. A give running right is Hall. They'll get this down to the 21, just on the edge of the red zone.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Hall again on second down. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Off play action. Haynes. And Here's one, but incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
And Mike Tomlin going to roll up the sleeves here and say, let's go for it on fourth. Looking to throw. Haynes. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Jets are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, the field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember. Touchdown, Jets. Garrett Wilson with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Jets are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Back to throw. McLean. That ball caught by Harrison. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 44 yards. So after the big play, look at this. All the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. McLean. And it's caught. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucs are able to cut into that deficit. Now, the scoreboard still does not look good, but at least they polished off that goose egg.
Yeah, they've been thoroughly outplayed in the first half. Finally, a little spark of life, but it's going to take a lot more to add to that flame for them to thoroughly get back into this one.
Trap 19, 18, Rattler, trap 60, trap 60.
They'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they had lost 2 in a row prior to getting the open week last weekend, so potentially a chance for them to get away for a bit, heal up, and come back strong.
That's what the hope is anyway, because you're going to find out now with your team, are you still focused on being the best you can be for the rest of the season with the things going the way they have earlier this year?
On 1st down, Haynes. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Paul on a give up the middle. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The 71 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Off the play fake. Haynes. This one deep for Wilson. And this is caught inside the 5. And all the way. Wilson On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Point after, right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
Well, the best don't mind making tough throws, but that was a real difficult one right there. Out of the pocket, trying to beat double coverage. More times than not, that's going to end up as an incomplete pass, if not worse.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Hurt! Right there, hurt!
Back to throw again. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. Again, he'll drop to throw. That's complete to Parker Washington. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
60 Bobcat! Mustang 19!
They'll look to throw again. And he'll get it right back to Washington. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Get it!
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. Give to Hall running right. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
What a way to start a drive. An excellent run, a tone setter, and now, if you want to take a shot on second down and go play action and make it look like the same exact play and throw it over the top, you can do so because you've established the run in a big way.
And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. A lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. Back to throw. Haynes. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown. Miko Hardman in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jets will extend their lead here just before halftime. Oh, this is blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here, remember. And now off to the races down the right side. And he dives into the end zone and gets the 2 points. That is a play that you just do not see very often. Maybe a couple times a year, the blocked extra point return for 2.
You can't afford to give anyone a free run at the kicker. Oftentimes, it's going to bounce off his hands or chest and head the other direction.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. Flushed out right. Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The first half, no contest. What will the second half bring? As we are back and underway on EA Sports. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history, and that's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
18, Pioneer. Warriors 70, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Throwing on first down. McLean. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
19, 18, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Looking to throw on second down. McLean. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
On the ball now. 70 Timberwolves. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Buffalo 18. 79 Broncos. 19 Lions.
On first and 10. McLean escaping the pressure right. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Now a throw here, hauled in. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Cup 19, Cup 19. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Looking to throw. McLean steps away to his left. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Let's go.
Now a second and 10.
3. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Flush. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Back to throw. Coyle. That is caught by Washington. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Parker Washington, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Buccaneers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. So the quarterback drops to throw, looks over, and boom, a guy that wide open, he has to be thinking, wait a minute, this is some kind of a dream. This is too easy.
Yeah, a great dream. One you don't want to wake up from. But for the defense, almost feels like there was a bust in coverage.
They'll try and throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
And you can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
And now they're in the hurry-up. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down. A handoff for Hall. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Off play action. Haynes. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 27-yard line. Here's a give to Hall. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. And hang on here. We've got an injured player, and that's the running back, Breece Hall. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Jets will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it.
It got his man complete. And he will finally be taken down. But how about that play? It's a big one on the final act of the third quarter. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. McLean. And his throw here's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Hold it ready.
2nd and 10. To throw again. McLean. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Well, it looked like he marched to the end zone and hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And running with power here. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Off the option, that's complete. Touchdown! A great effort there. Taking it in. And the Buccaneers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is down to 24. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
And he's going to be taken down right there at the 27-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Hey, check that. 60
Back to throw. Haynes. Going to look deep for Wilson. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Bucs are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. Now a throw here to his running back. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
60 Bobcat. Go champ. Mustang 19.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Palmer going to go in motion left.
Ready.
On third down, McLean. And that is incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on third down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Tight, 19 tight, Panther 11, Panther 11.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Bucs try it on fourth down, but come up empty. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that one going to be off target and incomplete. Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Looking to throw. Haynes. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Mecole Hardman. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Jets look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And, oh, that's one he's going to want back. A poor kick. It heads straight out of bounds.
Let's go now.
The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Buffalo 18.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get best efforts of the season.
They'll set up the screen to Abanikanda. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Haynes. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Jets try it, but the fourth down play doesn't work. And the Buccaneers defense holds, and they get the football back. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's first and 10.
Check smash. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Operating from the gun, McLean. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Dragon 60.
On first down, McLean. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. And quickly they get to the line. To throw on second down, McLean. He finds his man, complete. It's Harrison. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
Check that. Street. Ready.
Throwing on first down. McLean to the right side and complete to Washington. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll bring up second down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. From the 23, here's a 2nd and 4.
Panther Street.
Back to throw. McLean. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure.
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
Cut 19.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Jets are going to get the football back. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
And it would appear that the open week a week ago came just at the right time as they have dominated the proceedings here into this fourth quarter.
A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal. Looking to throw. Haynes. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line.
So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it.
Here's another 1st and goal, but from a little further back this time following the penalty. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. Back to throw. Haynes. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And when you break it down,